Hey guys, welcome back to my PCOS VSG journey. So it's awesome to be back. I've been away for a little bit, taking much needed break. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Starting to put out a little more content now that I've taken my break from my 1 year of consistent documentation of my VSG journey. So you guys, since I last talked to you, I believe I was weighing in at 185. Today I'm weighing in at 178. So that means I am 7 pounds down since I last talked to you all, which is pretty crazy. So we can get into, we'll call this like a July update and get into letting you know how I did that. Because I can definitely tell you that I switched some things up that I think were really key activities or they were just key to this success of 7 pounds. So getting right into it, it's water. I'm telling you, I've always told you guys water, and water is the biggest deal. As soon as you start kicking up your intake, like the scale will move, and it's incredible. So I find that the best way for me to get my water in is usually towards the end of the day. Odd, and really it's super odd, but I get like my mason jar, pour in my water with ice cubes, and then frozen slices of lemon and lime that I have in the freezer. I'll put that in, and it's just super refreshing. I don't know if it's just because it's summer and it's like a summer thing, but it definitely helps me. Before you know it, I'll finish the whole like mason jar, which I forget how many ounces is in the big one, but pretty decent amount of water, and I can definitely get through it quickly when I do it like that. So definitely jazzing up water can help you get in what you need to get in, because just a plain bottle of water is not as appealing to me as when I do that. So that's one big thing I've noticed. I don't weigh my food anymore, really. Like I have gone out to eat several times since I last spoke with you all, and I'm really good at stopping when I'm satiated, sometimes one bite too many, but I have not been weighing my food, so that has been really nice not having to do that. But honestly, I've still lost weight and ate Chinese takeout every day last week, just about. So I ordered in bulk and got 2 entrees from my favorite Chinese spot, and I got brown rice instead of white rice, and I got shrimp and vegetables, okay, and then I got chicken and green beans. And eating that, super good, delicious, and it didn't matter how many times I ate. So I may have had like 3 portions in a day. I still have some left, honestly. That's the thing, like food just lasts forever for the most part. But like it really, I didn't feel like meal prepping. I didn't feel like, going to the grocery store and getting what I needed to make meals. So I did that. And I also got steamed dumplings the day that I got the takeout, and that's what I ate as my meal. I could only get like 3 dumplings in, 3.5 maybe, and then I had to stop. So that lasted me a couple meals, and then I got into like the entrees and whatnot. So keeping it real, yes, I did Chinese takeout and I still lost weight. But a big focus on my water intake. That's such a huge deal. You can't downplay it. And I've downplayed it for so long. And honestly, that to me is the magic that gets the scale moving. So that's one big takeaway that I have for the month of July. Another one, exercise. I'm still with my rower every other day or whenever I can get it in. I don't like to go too many days without working out. I definitely want to get myself back into the groove of every day, because that 30-day challenge really set me up in an amazing way. And I don't want to lose those gains that I did get from that. So definitely gonna get back into gear and try and, make the time for every day. Lately, I've been letting like work get in the way of me feeling like I can't schedule it, but I can. If I wanted to, I could make it happen. I could wake up earlier, but it's just like, I'm a night owl, so I work out at night and all that. So yeah, I have to figure out a good schedule. I did mention that I was eating out quite a bit since we last talked, and I have no issues there. I think a lot of people play this up and make it like a difficult thing, and it's not. I order what I want, but for the most part, what I've noticed is every restaurant that I go to, I usually end up getting salmon and veggies. I went to Olive Garden, for instance, and at Olive Garden, I got salmon and they had like garlic broccoli or whatever. I actually added, they have like little add-ons, and I added some garlic butter shrimp. And that was like the perfect meal right there. I went to Coastal Flats. Coastal Flats, they have an amazing salmon there with mashed cauliflower and the long broccoli. I don't know what that's called. I forget the name. But anyways, that's a super great dish. But one thing I noticed is cauliflower gets me really fast. Like, I don't know if it's building so much gas, but instantly, like with a couple bites, I could not even get as far as I normally would in that dish. And I think it was the cauliflower that was to blame. Kind of made me super uncomfortable. I was at the bar a couple times with friends, and we were eating at the bar, and I got a virgin margarita. Now, does that have heavy sugar in it? Yes, but you know what? I didn't care, and I still enjoyed it. And so yeah, still haven't had alcohol, but I definitely enjoy virgin margaritas. For some reason, that's like my go-to right now. So delicious. I just like drinking the drink mix. Basically, that's what you're getting, like a limeade, but I enjoy that. And it just kind of gives me that feel like I am like, you know, enjoying a drink with a friend, but not really. So I really like that. That's my thing right now. I'm gonna keep going with that. So don't be afraid to get a virgin drink if you don't feel like alcohol. Like, I just don't want it. So that's what I do. Some non-scale victories have happened this month that made me kind of emotional. So one big one, I went into American Eagle, and American Eagle, as you guys already know, I made it to like a size 6 in the jeans that I wear from them, but they're super stretchy. Let's be fair. Let's be honest about it. In other brands, I'm probably like a size 8, maybe size 9 if they go on that kind of scale in some places. And I went to go get these like cargo pants that I really like from American Eagle, and I tried on the size 8. That's the first size that I grabbed, and they fit nicely. I buttoned them up and everything, and they looked good, but I pulled the waist and there was still quite a bit of room there. So I was like, you know what? Let's go grab the 6 and just see what happens. I grabbed the 6. 6 went on super nice, buttoned nicely. I could pull out the waistband, and I was just like, this is insane. I had one of those like, this is insane. This is insane. I've never been a size 6 anywhere. Like, I know I was a size 6 in their jeans, but you know, that to me was just like one cut of jean. It wasn't like, oh, I'm also a size 6 in this. Like, you know, it just hit me. And that was like such an amazing feeling, right? So I'm still in the mall, and I buy those pants, by the way, in 2 colors because that's how I roll. If I like something in their pants, get it. So I go to Guess, and Guess is a store that I've always liked. Guess clothing. I think it's really cute, and I've always been a fan, but just never really could wear anything. I do think they do some plus size clothing, but it's not even close to the cuteness of what they create for, you know, regular sizes. So I go in there, and just by chance, I'm looking at their denim, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder if I'd fit like Guess jeans. Like, to me, I felt like I was still in there kind of window shopping, just looking at tops. And a lot of times that's my mentality, like, oh, I can always fit tops, but I can never fit the pants. So I'm looking at the jeans. I'm stretching them because I do my stretch test while I'm like looking at denim and stuff. And I'm like, can my thighs get in this? Can my calves get in this? And sure enough, I grabbed, you know, 2 sizes that I thought would fit. So I'm basically, long story short, I'm a size 9 there. So I went with like 29s. Now they're still pretty big. They're a little big, but I did try the size down, and I didn't feel like they were as nice. So I got Guess jeans, and to me that was like the biggest deal because I was like, oh, I've always loved Guess, could never wear them, and I even got them on today. I got a black pair of Guess. Super excited about it. I needed a black pair of jeans, and you know, just a heads up, if you're looking for super stretchy jeans, Guess has some stretchy denim just like American Eagle, and I think they're flattering. They're not high-waisted though, so a little bit of a different shape, but still love them. I bought 2 pairs. So I was excited about that. That was like a huge win that I could walk into another store and fit their denim. And that was just like, yes. Went to Ralph Lauren and yes, bouginess, little bougie, but went into Ralph Lauren and got size small hoodies. Like I bought 2 hoodies that were size small and I just couldn't believe. I bought a belt from Ralph Lauren also. It was a medium. I was like, this shopping is just so different. It's so different and I love it. It's exciting just knowing that like I have all these options, and overwhelming at the same time because I'm like, oh my gosh, like recently, like right now, I need a black dress for an event. And it's just so overwhelming because there's a million places I could find a black dress. But before, there was Lane Bryant, Torrid. Maybe I try to fit something from Fashion Nova Plus, Forever 21 Plus. You know, there's more plus size options, but they just aren't the same. You know, Torrid was always like the go-to if I'm looking for something a little trendy, you know, but they are so expensive. Like Torrid likes to be, you know, I know I'm mentioning expensive brands now, but for some reason, like I have no problem spending for them now and, you know, feeling super cute in them. I guess it's because I just wasn't able to before, so now I'm a little more lenient. But, you know, Torrid is just like, for the quality, it was garbage and it was like expensive garbage. So it's annoying. And now like I have much cheaper prices for certain things, like because I can fit the range, but it's just crazy. So that's been my July, like fitting things. But the coolest thing, so I went to Express. Express is an interesting pick, right? I don't shop with them really, but here's the background story on that. I used to work at Express. And I worked there in my early 20s. And when you worked there, if you wanted to wear denim, they had to be Express denim. And I worked there and I couldn't even fit the pants. When I worked there, I was over 200 pounds and could not fit the highest size that they had in the store, which was a 12. I couldn't even get in the 12s, way too tight. So I would wear their tops. They went up to size large in tops and I would wear the large tops everywhere, even though they were pretty tight on me most of the time and just, yeah, ridiculously tight. But you know, we all see something different when we're like plus size. Sometimes we don't really accept the reality that something doesn't really fit. So I'm walking around these large tops. I could never wear denim to work because I didn't own Express denim. So I was always wearing like these black slacks because you were allowed to have black slacks from anywhere or whatever. They just had to be black. So like strict code or whatever. And it always bothered me because I was like, why do I work here? I can't even fit the pants. But at the time, there wasn't a bunch of plus size options. Like Torrid wasn't even popping off that hard at that time. So it was just kind of annoying. Like it was like I could have worked at Lane Bryant or whatever. And that just goes to show that it's really cool now, like how many plus size stores there are and how many options there are, because there was a time when there really wasn't any. And people were squeezing themselves into what they could. So if you wanted to be trendy, that is. So yeah, that was always something that bothered me. So on this mall trip, I went to Express. I grabbed a pair of size 6 denim. They were like skinny jeans, high-waisted or whatever. And I go to the fitting room. My expectation was that I wouldn't even be able to get my calves in it or my thighs and that I'd have to walk out and just be like, all right, nothing's changed. I still don't fit their jeans, even though I'm sure I would have fit like an 8 or a 10, you know. Anyways, I get them up. They've gone past my calves. They've gone past my thighs. They've gone over my hips. I button them. I zip them. And I just look down. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw the video that I saved to my story, and I just look down and show the size, and they're size 6. Like I could not tell you how good that felt. Like it just felt amazing to finally get in something. Like not only did I get into some jeans that I could never fit, but I got into a size 6. Like I was on top of the world leaving that store and just felt like some type of amazing and was excited about it. And so that's like the non-scale victories this month. I've also gone out and laid out by the pool, worn my bikinis and whatever, and I feel amazing. Despite some loose skin that I may have, I feel on top of the world, amazing, and it's the best feeling. So that's my July update. That's what's been happening. Sorry to run this one so long, but I feel like I've been away for a minute and had so much to update you guys on. But yeah, that's my update on nutrition. I still think it's important to get some fruits in, and things like that. So one thing that I will add to the nutrition update that I gave you all, although I was eating takeout, I did find that to be healthier options in the takeout form, so I don't feel bad about it. We still lost weight. But one thing that I will say is I had a crazy sweet tooth. I was on my cycle and it was out of control. I caught myself wanting to eat everything and anything, so I decided to make peanut butter protein balls or whatever. My mom used to make these all the time growing up. They're a form of no-bake cookies, so you can put like cocoa powder and all these things. She would do the cocoa powder ones, but I did oatmeal, and I use the regular old-fashioned oats. Those are my favorite. I had American Dream nut butter. I had ordered just plain nutty nut butter, which is just regular peanut butter, but it had like close 1 gram of sugar in it. I hated it. It was so disgusting, but this was the perfect peanut butter to use for this recipe. So I used that, and then I also used some chocolate chips that I have. You want to use like some smaller ones, and honey. And you mix that all up together, and then you make little balls with it and put them in the refrigerator to chill. I like mine cold, and they're like the perfect little cookies to eat. It totally curved my sweet tooth. I'd eat about 2 of them and I was super full. The oatmeal is great. As I'm pretty sure like you digest oatmeal rather slowly, so that worked out nicely. Because I didn't have much sugar in that peanut butter, that honey really helped to sweeten it, and the chocolate chips too, so it's like perfect. So I'm definitely gonna make those more often, just a nice tip. So if you go on Pinterest, look up in the Pinterest search, look for peanut butter protein balls or protein balls, and you'll find an easy recipe that comes up for that. Like I don't even need to put it in the description box. Just go to Pinterest or just Google, and it's like 3 to 4 ingredients, and then that's it. And you can do so many variations of your own. If you want to add in other things, definitely check that out, because I saw one with like coconut in it, and I thought that was really cool. If I had coconut flakes, I would have put some in there. But yeah, so that's a great option, something to look into, and just stay on top of your water. And that's where I'm seeing the success. Like I'm so happy to be in the 170s. We're gonna be pushing to 160s, and then I'm pretty close to like, honestly, I don't know what to do with myself when I hit like 159 or something. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, because you're so used to pushing and pushing and pushing for a goal. Like it's just gonna feel weird to be like, all right, we maintain now. I maintain now. Like it's okay. But I'm definitely taking my time getting there, and people keep asking, what's your goal weight, goal weight, goal weight? Well, I'm not sticking to it so hard. I just am working towards getting to the next decade. So the 160s, if I'm in the 160s and I feel like I want to push it to the 150s, then okay. If not, hey, we're golden. It's cool. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I've missed you all. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up on my videos, and a lot of you have been telling me that they're helpful. You've been going back to see like whatever week you're in of post-op, you're going back to that week of my videos, and I'm just so grateful that they're set up like that for you to do that. It's really cool. So thank you so much for your support, your love, and I will keep you guys updated. I don't know if I'm gonna do like monthly updates or what, but I definitely have some other videos that have been requested that I will be putting out here now that I don't have to, be so meticulous on my every week documentation. Like we can talk about other things. So if you haven't already and you have Instagram, come follow me here on my Instagram page. I post a lot of other content that doesn't make it here, but thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all on the next update. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're meeting all your goals. If you're starting this journey, congratulations. If you're post-op, congratulations. If you're on your weight loss journey in general, congratulations. and let's keep it going. See you guys on the next update. Bye.